Hello, my friends, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Where is My Stimulus Check? It's not here, but it's 420 and we are high on expectations. Okay, so in this episode, we are going to talk stimulus check yet again, which I would love to talk about something else, but that is all my office is getting flooded with calls for. So we're going to go through a whole bunch of different scenarios together and hopefully answer everyone's questions all at once. All right, so we got a lot to go over in just a little bit of time. If you haven't met me yet, my name is Jessica Elvira. I'm a financial advisor, business specialist, and the co-founder and CEO at CARM. And at CARM, we've been helping our members with tax, wealth, and business needs remotely way before the pandemic. So we are happy to help you with all of your business needs. Click the links above, check us out. You have nothing else to do anyways. So let's dive right in. Stimulus checks. Why haven't I received it? Chances are you didn't file 2019's tax files. Okay, that's one place to start. All right, but I did file 2019. Okay, you filed 2019 taxes. Did you use a bank product? What's a bank product? This right here. Did you pay upfront fees or did you use something like this? Did you get a refund advance? Okay, if that is you and you fall into this category, this is what happened. The IRS mistakenly sent that to the bank. The bank has rejected it and sent it back to the IRS. Now the IRS is sending you a check. Go to your client portal right now if you're one of my members. This is something we provide for you for free. You can access it online at www.mycarm.com. Right at the top. You know what? Let me just show you. So for all of my members, if you go to www.mycarm.com, you have access right here. You click on this, and it will take you right to your secure folder. Your email address is your login and your password is whatever you set up. If you don't remember it, just please click on forgot my password and you can reset it. All right. So that's for my members. If you're not my members, you need to get with your tax pro. Check with the IRS. I guess you don't have the benefits that my members have. Get with us. Anyways, all right, so let's move forward. You want to put in the exact address, all right? So like I said, the IRS sent it to them, they sent it back, now they're sending it to you. Go to your portal, pull your file, and get the exact address. If you're going on Get My Stimulus or Where's My Stimulus or Get My Payment, whatever it's called, then, and you might be getting a message that is saying, well, your information isn't matching up. You need to go to your member portal. If you haven't filed for 2019, then look at your 2018 file. It's right in there. If you filed your 2019, it's right in there. And look at the exact information. Whatever we put in is what they have, and that's down to like the CT or the the street, the drive. If they don't have that specifically, or if they do have that specifically, if court is spelled out instead of CT, then that's going to not work for you. Okay, so pull the file. Now, another reason why, if you went to Get My Payment on the irs.gov, that they might not be registering your information is because you might have just recently filed, and it still does take 21 days for them to process your information. So give it time. Be patient, Obi-Wans. Be patient. Or as Patty-Wans. It's a little Star Wars nerd in me. All right, myths. There are still some myths going around, and I tell you what, listen here, okay? I want some of the smartest members out there. So that means when you hear bad things and inaccurate information, you need to shut it down. Shut it down. Share this video. Tell them to calm down. You do not have to pay this money back. Please, not unless you don't deserve it. If you deserve this and this is your money, you don't have to pay it back. It's yours. So it's not going to reduce your refund by anything. It's not something that you're going to have to pay back next year. It's a tax credit. It's an advance on a tax credit that you can possibly claim in 2020 or for 2020's files if you somehow don't get it now. So speaking of, Morgan, my dear wonderful niece, my lovely beautiful niece who is claimed on her dad's file as a dependent, go to irs.gov right now and click on the non-filers. If you have a dependent that's 17 and you haven't gotten a $500 check for them, go to non-filers and fill out that non-filers form, and do it before Thursday. What month are we in? April 24th. Because it is 4/20, so 4 days from now. So do it within the next 4 days, and that way you can be included into this next round, okay? So let me repeat that one more time for the people in the back. If you have not filed, or if you're on someone else's file, 17, or you're a college student, go to irs.gov, hit the non-filer section, put in your information, okay? Thanks. Next on the docket, SSI recipients, you can expect your deliveries to be, or your stimulus packages to be handed out the first 2 weeks of May, and anybody receiving disability should be receiving it next week. All right, let's see, in VA, disability, SSI, you don't have to do anything as far as the non-filer section. Matter of fact, please don't, so that you don't backlog the system. If you have, let's say you filed 2018, I think I've reviewed this, filed 2018, the only way to update your bank information is to file your 2019. I said that. Now, here's some things, okay? I've had to do some amendments here recently, and I've had to do some paper files to fix things where, like, someone's kid's fathers, child's mothers claim the kid, they don't live with them, it's not qualified, so now we had to send in all proof and information, and I have some seriously bad news. They're not accepting paper files right now. That includes amendments. So if you filed here recently, chances are they're just not accepting it, and we need a game plan. So I'll be reaching out to each of my members individually that's paper filed and that didn't process, and we'll be game planning because it's e-file only at this point. So I would strongly recommend, still, if you haven't received if you fall into that category where you have paper filed your return, haven't really heard anything back, you're kind of stuck in limbo, that you need to go to the irs.gov and click on that portal to update your information. Okay. Let's see, next thing on the docket, check that, I did that. Payment portal, error messages. I think I talked about error messages. You need to update your information, payment needs to process, or the file needs to process. Oh, here's one reason why you might not have gotten your check is because you filed married filing joint on your tax return, or you filed as William H. Peabody, and on your bank information, it's William Peabody, or it is not a joint file or a joint return, and it's a joint file. It may have came in both people's names, and that's maybe it. So, okay. That's not always the case. I know I'll probably get some comments being like, okay, well, I got mine. Maybe, maybe not. I don't like to comment sometimes. I get a lot of encouragement though. So shout out to my followers. Yeah. Watch this twice and share it. Like it too. Like it. If you're messaging me because you saw this video and send me an email and you haven't liked this video, thanks for the non-contributions. But for everyone that's participating, I'm taking notes because you know I give discounts for participation. So I'm taking notes. Anyways, I said the IRS isn't accepting paper files. I think I covered everything. That is update. That's, unless they come out with something new in the next hour, which is likely because that's what they do. That's it. That's all we have. Next time, can we try to talk about something different? Like, what are we using our stimulus checks for? I know a lot of us are probably getting caught up on bills, and it was just enough to help out. But for those who have had their emergency funds, like I've been preaching for them to do, and that this is just extra money that you can put back to stimulating the economy, like investing in stocks or saving up for a down payment on a house. What are you doing with it? How are you using it? Let's talk. Let's chat about that. Let's talk about building wealth. All right, that's all the time that I have for now. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. You could have listened to anyone else, but you listened to me. Thank you. We love you. Stay safe and have a great day. Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Where's My Refund?